Well, hello, Capricorn. This is Candy, your decision guide, here with your alignment reading for February. And this reading is backed by popular demand. This was one of my first readings when I first started. It doesn't have anything to do, well, it does have things to do with love. If love cards shows up, and love cards definitely showed up in yours, but it's all about getting in alignment with the universal energy so that you can realize your hopes and wishes and desires and your goals. And a lot of the times our desires are waiting for us, but we are out of alignment. So this alignment reading is about you and your energy right now. You're disappointed in something. It could be something that you're disappointed in at the time that you're actually watching the reading. It could have something to do with the reading, but your energy right now is a little bit disappointed in something, or a lot disappointed in something. But you have here a row here where this is your energy, what you're doing. This is the universal energy, what the universe would like for you to do. And this is what you need to do in order to align with the universal energy. So it's a very interesting reading. I advise everyone to get a journal and keep up with these alignment readings and actually do what is suggested, because it's always going to be positive. It's always going to be something that's going to be able to align you with your goal, whether it be love or money or, a career. So you have the Lover's card here, which signifies that you are wanting to be in a relationship or you're in a relationship. Okay. You also have the Tower card here, where something is about to blow. Something has either blown up or is about to blow. This is definitely something that this is your desire, something you want to happen. It's almost like you want something to happen so that there will be a change of some kind. And here you're quite defensive with the Seven of Wands in regards to what it is. Um, so the universe is wanting you to look at things from a new perspective with the Page of Swords. Okay. Um, the universe is trying to get you to break away from, because the Page of Swords in general is all about new ideas, new communication, new ways of thinking, new ways, like something new, the beginning of something new. So the universe is trying to get, and it's a swords card, so it's all about thinking, it's all about an idea. So the universe is presenting a new way of thinking about something. Could be a new way of thinking about relationships, because this whole row up here is all about, you know, love and idea and, emotional maturity. Okay? So you have the Lover's energy here. The universe wants you to get in alignment by thinking of having a new perspective. And the way to get in alignment with that will be to gain some emotional maturity through compassion and through um, just basically being able to identify with others, maybe see things from another perspective. Okay. Now, here with the Tower card, it looks like you're trying to um, create a little chaos so that something will come to an end. Okay. And that sounds weird because, like, who would want that? Um, but this is all about manifesting energy. A lot of times we think, oh, we want everything to work out, but sometimes we sabotage things because subconsciously we're trying to bring about something, whether it's a lesson that needs to be learned, whether it's an opportunity that we really want. It could be a double-minded thing. I want a relationship, but I'm sabotaging here. Okay? We're going to figure it out, but this is how you're acting over here. This is what you're actually doing, you know. And like, this is, if you think of it like, this is your conscious, or this is your subconscious acting out. This is the universe. This is your conscious, where the universe wants you to become conscious about this, to bring your conscious and subconscious into alignment. Okay? So, subconsciously, you're trying to bring about a change with the Tower card. You want something to change. You want something to come to an end. You want to stop something from happening pretty much by any means necessary. It could be wanting somebody to change their behavior, wanting somebody to stop cheating, lying, um, stealing. It's something you want somebody to stop doing in regards to this Lover's card. Okay. And with the Seven of Wands, it has you on defense. Okay. And it has you pretty much focused on what the other person is doing. All right. Okay. Now, let's take a look at what the universe really wants you to do. Okay. So again, the universe wants you to look at things differently. The universe also is suggesting that you take charge of your life, of your own life, rather than your surroundings of that has something to do with other people, controlling other people. This is about being the master of your own kingdom. Okay, and this is what the universe wants you to do. The Seven of Swords in a very positive way, which is what we're reading always, whether these are reversed or not, they're always positive. The universe wants you to be strategic in your thinking and actions. Wants you to act strategically. So here it may be that you're being very emotional, very defensive about or around a relationship. The universe is trying to get you to think of a new way to take charge of the situation by controlling yourself to the utmost with the Emperor. And the Seven of Swords is all about worrying about yourself, thinking strategically, taking the back door route. You may be confronting someone very aggressively to do something, and the universe is saying, no, don't do that. Worry about yourself. Focus on yourself. This is actually kind of a passive aggressive approach where you're kind of just like making strategic decisions and moves that are to your advantage. Okay. Now, the way to align with this energy, again, is the Queen of Cups. You're going to have to find it in your heart to have compassion about a situation that has you disappointed. Okay? You're going to have to find the compassion and align with this Page of Swords. As you find the compassion, the universe is going to reveal a new way for you to think about handling this situation. Okay? Knight of Rods is about getting in touch with your passion, what you want, what you want to go after, what it is that your heart's desire, something that ignites you in a positive way. The Emperor is asking you to to do that, and that will put you in alignment with controlling your emotions. Okay, so throwing your passions into a new way of thinking, doing, and being, and then you will gain this emperor energy, this emotional control here. All right, now with the Six of Swords, you're being asked to step away, move to calmer waters. Okay, get away from being defensive, move to calmer waters so that you can get into this Seven of Swords energy and strategically work out what it is that you want to happen. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and clarify a little bit here. I'll clarify a little bit. I think this is very, very interesting. Very interesting. Use these. I like my tiny cards. I hadn't used these in a while. Let's see what these cards have to say here. This is very interesting reading, Capricorn. I can't wait to see what the advice is going to be and what's going to unfold. But you know your alignment advice in particular on a basic level is more compassion, turning your passion onto yourself and the things that you like, and off of this situation, moving away from this situation and thinking strategically about it and moving into a new way of thinking. Oh, okay. Right. Okay, so you want to be happy in union with the Sun and the Lover's card. You want to be happy in union. But because there's such a burden here, your subconscious is working against you, trying to fix the situation, if this makes sense. Your subconscious is working against you, trying to fix the situation. So it's like you want to be positive, but because you have the Ten of Wands, and the Tower here, there's a burden, and it has you split. So a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Plus, we also know that when you're double-minded, you're sending the universe two different messages. I love this, but I hate that. I love this, but I hate that. Well, what's going to happen is the thing you feel the most passionate about is going to happen, which is most likely going to be the Tower. And the universe is probably going to say, well, Capricorn feels so passionately about destroying this because of this thing that they hate in this relationship. I'm just going to destroy it for them and make them happy, right? So, wow. So you're trying to be strong, but what you're really doing is you're being defensive. You're trying to be strong. You're trying to look like you're in control with the Strength card, but underneath you're really just being defensive, right? So the universe is like, get rid of any regret that you have. No blaming, no wasting time. Get compassion for yourself. Have a new way of looking at this. Let me show you something new. The universe is saying, Capricorn, let me show you something new. Break out of your cardinal earth, gotta do and control and maneuver the situation. Break out of that and let me give you some new ideas and new ways of looking at love in general. This is it. The universe is trying to deliver you from your disappointment. Okay? Universe is like you keep getting disappointed because you have a perspective about how a relationship should be, and when it doesn't meet your perspective, instead of shifting your perspective and trying to see things in a new way, you just remain disappointed. And in remaining disappointed, you send the universe a message that I'm not happy with that, I'm not happy with this, I'm not happy with that, and then you end up losing the very thing that you think that you want, your sunshine and your love, your happiness. Okay? So the universe is saying, in order to quickly turn this around with the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Wands, we need you to shift your passions from being hugely disappointed and wanting to destroy the situation into something that makes you feel good. Focus on feeling good. Wow. And when you focus on feeling good, Capricorn, you're going to go into that Emperor energy. You're going to have emotional control. You're going to have the willpower that you need. You're going to raise your value. And in raising your value, you raise your frequency. And in raising your frequency, you raise your power to manifest what you want. And the universe is saying, move to calmer waters. Don't think you're defeated, because you're not. You just really need to act more inwardly, more strategically. Wow. This is giving me butterflies because that's why I say these alignment readings are phenomenal. Almost every sign could use it, but whatever message comes out for you, it's for you. I have Capricorn in the 7th house of partnership. And when I tell you this message is for me, because I do have expectations. And there are new ways that the universe is showing me how to look at relationships, not just intimate relationships, but friends, family. I have high expectations, about what loyalty is. And, I want people to just constantly be real, be straight up, don't sneak and don't, just, and, I've always thought, oh, well, if I interact in a very open and honest way, they'll be open and honest. Universe is like, no, not always, because being open and honest is relative. What you think is being open and honest is not somebody else's definition of being open and honest. If someone is lying and you catch them lying, then you're just going to have to just readjust your expectation. Not that you put up with lying, but when I say readjust your expectation, I don't mean lower your standards. Okay? I mean change the way that you process what happens. Instead of looking at it in disappointment, look at it as enlightenment. Hello. Can you hear me, Capricorn? Instead of looking at it as disappointment, look at it as enlightenment. Because when you begin to look at it as disappointment, you get confused. All right? It was just meant for me to pick that up. You get confused. You start going into the illusion, 7 of Cups. You get disappointed, and then your mind starts running away with you. Your thoughts start making up other stuff on top of stuff on top of stuff. you get disappointed and you feel burdened and you feel negative, all of that gets in the way of your happiness and your desired relationship. It overrides all of that, because if you look, these are the only really two positive cards that you have. Everything else is like, this isn't right, I gotta change it, something's gotta happen, this is a burden, you know. And the universe is letting you know, no, we're gonna shift your mind. So the universe, Capricorn, is trying to shift your mind. My whole slogan is reconstruct the world by reconstructing your mind. And this is what the universe is trying to do for you. The universe is trying to help you reconstruct your mind so you can reconstruct your whole life and not be disappointed all the time because your expectations are locked in. Don't lock your expectations in. Keep your standards high. Keep them where they are. Don't lower your standards. But you got to be more realistic with your expectations of others. And in doing so, you give yourself freedom. You free yourself. Okay? Okay, so with the Page of Swords, it looks like there's some reconciliation happening here. All right? And with the Emperor, there's some finances going on here. So this is about love and finances, okay? So what I'm looking at here is that this Lover's card and the Sun card is representing the fact that if you feel like if you could reconcile with someone, that you'd be happy. And the universe understands that. The universe hears that that's your desire. That this is getting narrowing down now. All right. So if you don't want to reconcile with somebody, this is not your reading. Okay. All right. This is not your alignment treatment. However, you can still use the alignment treatment for something else, because this was some great advice over here. So let's say you want to reconcile with someone. The universe is saying you're going to have to change your mental perspective. You're going to have to think a new way in order to go back into this relationship, or else you're going to sabotage it. Okay? The universe is also saying take charge of your finances and focus on yourself and controlling yourself. So if you are out of control emotionally, spending extra money that you don't have, trying to, climb the ladder of success and attaining material things and trying to do things to make you feel better, the universe is saying stop doing that. Master your emotions and take control of your finances. Okay? As you get in touch with your heart's desire and passions, things that make you happy, and not escaping your disappointment, your finances are going to improve if you do that. Okay? If you are taking your money and giving it to someone to try and win them over, or if any of this burden is affecting your finances, the universe is saying take control of it. Don't let your desire for this love get into messing up your money on whatever level. Okay? Now, basically, once you start thinking strategically about how to change your mind in regards to reconciling in this relationship, taking control of your finances, and how to approach life by worrying about yourself, making decisions for you, then everything is going to be a success. Now, success doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get this person if this is what you want. It could be reconciling with a family member that you've fallen out with. And you could have fell out over some money that you were giving them and giving them and giving them. And you loved them, but they were draining you. And you were like, I'm sick of this. And, you know, there was some destruction there. And it puts you on the defense. So the universe is just like, hey, don't regret what you did. Get out of that. Have compassion for yourself and this other person or other people. Gain some emotional control. Because the Queen of Cups is about emotional control as well as the Emperor. So this is really about controlling your mind with the Page of Swords and your emotions and getting in touch with what makes you happy. Wow. I don't know if this is speaking to you, but it's speaking to me. Gain control of your mind and your emotions and get in touch with what makes you happy. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. What do I need to learn right now? Well, looks like we just learned it, but let's see. Let's see if we can come up with something. I'm just going to pull this one card here and see what it is you need to learn. What it is you need to learn. This was very, very good. This was a long reading, too. I hadn't planned to go over 20 minutes. King of Swords. Once again, it's all about control. It's all about thinking logically. It's all about not letting anybody take you off your throne. Not getting up off your throne to go help this person, give to this person, fix this person, do this and that for that person. It's all about staying seated on your throne with your sword and literally, mentally commanding that the world do your bidding. You know, your wish is my command is what the universe is telling you here. If you get your mind straight, your emotions intact, and focus on you and what makes you happy, you will bring your conscious and subconscious into alignment. You'll get in that vortex and you'll be able to command whatever you want. That's beautiful. And then get over this disappointment. This is the way you want to end up right there. Take a deep breath, Capricorn. Take a deep breath. Hold it. Blow it out. Yes. It's going to be all right. The universe is on your side. This is beautiful. Stay tuned, Capricorn. If you know someone else that's going through this same energy adjustment, send it to them so they can get aligned as well and help them out a little bit. This was very helpful to me. And I wish you well. Reconstruct the world by reconstructing your mind. I know you can do it. Bye.